Good morning, welcome back to the Cumbria Homestead. It's the 20th of November and it's a very wet day actually, so there's nothing going to be happening outside, I don't think much. So it's really back to what we can do inside in the relative warmth. So anyway, these are seeds from Olga Squash. Now these were originally sent to me from Benny L over in Norway, and I think I've got 6 of these squash all together. Anyway, one had started to go off a little bit. I noticed there was some mould on it, and when I looked further it was deteriorating quite rapidly, so needs must. So anyway, I cut it open and managed to harvest most of the seeds, and they are, I don't know if you can make that out, they've dried a bit now. But can you see how the seed coat, it's very thin. I don't know if that's coming across on the camera, but they are, I'm just having a few. Very nice, they're sort of slightly nutty, creamy texture. Really good. So what I'm going to do anyway with these is I'm going to bag them up, and then I think they'll be a great little snack for when I'm going on a hike or something like that. Right, I've just pulled the rest of the squash out of the oven. I've baked it. I'll show you what's going on with that. So there was kind of 4 chunks that I'd salvaged. Just usual thing, brushed it with some olive oil, whacked it in the oven at 180 fan for. It actually took about an hour, give or take. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting them to one side, and then I'll probably have some as a side veg, and then I can always. So what I'm doing, I've just been cutting around with a knife. Yeah, I'll have some as a side veg. And maybe I can make the rest into soup. I'll probably do that. I get some homemade stock out of the freezer. So I just loosen it like that, and then hopefully it will kind of peel off. It's coming off quite nicely. And then to make sure I get everything, I just use a soup spoon, and hopefully it should just scrape off the skin so I don't waste anything. That goes in a separate dish. That of course goes on the compost. I've tasted a bit. They're it's nice. It's not. It doesn't have the sweetness that you would have with a butternut squash or a Tahitian squash, for example. But it's nice, yeah. And I think it should make, like I say, a reasonable side dish, or well, that and soup. Really. So I've just had the Cadent, the people who look after the gas supply pipe. They've just been round, and we've got a pressure problem with our supply pipe. So basically what they're going to have to do is dig a hole in the road, or dig a trench right across the road. Depends whether they can maul it through. Going to have to take all the floor covering up in the hallway and put some larger supply pipes in. So I guess that's more upheaval we could have done without, but it's just the way it is. So there you go, that's the Olga squash then. I say, well, have some as a side veg, and then I'll probably make the rest into a soup. So that's just a little bit of stuff for inside work today. Alright, we'll leave it there, catch you later. Well, it's 21st, is it? Saturday. I was talking about Olga Squash yesterday, so these are coming home today. That's the last of them. And I've got some, can you see that? Some carrots coming up, should I say. This is the Nantes Frubund, Nantes 2 Frubund, the specially bred for autumn sowing. So not fantastic germination, but at least they're coming through. I think that looks like a little tomato seedling there. I'm just going to take you outside, and I've been over on the micro orchard digging out the apple trees on dwarf rootstock that I want to replace with some of my 2-year-old trees. I've already taken some off. I've got about 6 or 7 to do, hopefully tomorrow, because it's giving a good forecast for tomorrow. Just makes a change after all the bloody rain we've had. Horrible. Anyway, here's the you see that? The elephant garlics all coming through really nice. This little row here was off the little bulbils. I just kind of like that one there, for example. I reckon if I just leave that where it is, it'll actually it'll root. In fact, there's one just there I can see, and there's one just come up there. So again, I can dig those up and I'll probably just transplant them down there. There is more in here, and I was wondering, I think I must have planted them a bit deeper, but I can see there's just one coming through here now. So there obviously is a row along there, and I think there's another 3 rows to come through yet, but that's a good sign. So yeah, nothing much really to update on. I think I might have to put some stake that kale up for the winds, knocking it over a wee bit, and because I had to do the same with my broccoli, sprouting broccoli, because the wind gets behind that. I think I lost 2 gales earlier this year, it just snapped them off. I've got some nice chard, I want to take some of that home today, and I've got a bag of straw, somebody kindly gave me that, so that'll come in handy for the compost heap. I love those. This is this Brune d'Hiver lettuce, lovely colour, this bronzy round the outside. They're doing nice. I've got more overwintering lettuce in there. That's a mix of the Brune d'Hiver and Winter King, I think it is, and the Hilt 2, so hopefully that should keep us going. But yeah, I just noticed, I mean, November the 23rd, I know they're not going to ripen, but still throwing flowers out. Yeah, it's mad. It's so mild. We haven't had a single frost. In fact, I'll show you something else. Just bear with me. So I'm at the other end of the site. A mate of mine, he's new to the site. He's got this plot here. He's doing really well with it. But what I noticed is this blackberry, and it's coming into flower again. You know, that's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that. I don't know, the seasons are going all to pot, aren't they? But yeah, that's Dave's plot, looking really good. Anyway, right, I'll wander back now to mine and catch up with you